Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm amateur artist Mark D. Chandler once again from Manland. And if you're wondering why I'm sounding a little bit hoarse, is because I'm feeling like I'm really related to the late Howard Cosell. Even though I don't quite sound like him, that's the reason why I have this funny twang in my voice. Today we're going to talk about a product that you should not buy at the dollar store, Fred's dollar store, Family Dollar store, or any dollar store, including Walmart if it happens to be there. That happens to be the Citronella candlesticks. Yes, Trueliving Outdoors has put out a product that you do not want to buy. The reason why I am so negative against this particular product is because the Citronella candlestick, the 3-pack, just doesn't work. What you see here happens to be one of the pieces of the candlestick taken out of a package. Wee Wee of Wee Wee's World forced me, Madeline, to buy 2 of these things, saying this was going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread with mayonnaise and mustard. I told her I wouldn't buy that if horses tried to drag me off, and guess what? I ended up buying them anyway. Now, here's the thing about this candle on a stick. It's supposed to be a citronella type of candle, and they have it in multiple colors, not just fluorescent orange. I happen to like fluorescent orange because I think it shows up well at night. Now, this is not real. This is plastic. You have to peel this thing off. Here's a quickie overview of what I'm trying to talk about. This right here is a candle citronella stick that you're supposed to place in the ground to help keep the mosquitoes away. Now, I have already tested one of these things totally off camera, and I must say, I was not impressed. Not the least little bit. So, before I say anything further, let me just demonstrate why you should not buy this product. Alright, we're going to try to shove this thing in the ground. And you know what? Hey, I got lucky. I didn't hit a root. That's a good thing. That's actually a positive for this particular candlestick. Let me zoom out a bit so you see it in all its glory. Now, of course, they tell you to light this wick, but they want you to cut it back a quarter of the way. And we're going to do just that. I've got some clippers here, and we're going to cut this thing back to about a quarter of the way. Perfectly good piece of wax wick, shot to hell. Here we go, using a lighter. Yeah, it's lit. Now I'm going to leave this with you. We're going to fast forward this thing so you're not bored to death. Let's see if this does what it says it's going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, we're only into about 15 seconds of the burn time. You see the flame, you see the wick, and what in the Beelzebub is that thing appearing just underneath the wick? I'll tell you what it is in just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, what you see before you happens to be the stick itself. Just underneath, about not even a quarter-inch of a wax. That is a wooden stick that is about to catch fire, and it actually is starting to already. So the wick is no longer burning. That stick is going to start burning, and as you can see, and I love using that terminology because the stick is on fire, it's producing too much of a heat and flame, and it's causing the wax to melt on one side. It's just going to drip off and just waste away. That is absolutely pathetic. Alright, that's long enough. I'm gonna stop it right here. Let me get you a close-up shot on what has happened in just about 5 minutes of burning time. The stick was on fire. And look at the wax that was wasted. All the way down here. Looks like it ain't much, but I guarantee you one thing. When I spend good money, $2 for 3 of these candles, I expect it to burn effectively and efficiently. Now you may be saying to yourself, amateur artist Mart D. Chandler of Manland, you're expecting too much from a product. Well, let me just say this. I'm not one to want to waste anything, especially, in my opinion, very valuable wax. Especially wax that has been treated with citronella oil. While we're doing this experiment, for that little bit of time, I've been bitten by 4 rattlesnakes, 18,000 mosquitoes, and 1 hungry hippopotamus. And it wasn't fun. In other words, what I'm trying to say, it still didn't work. A failure. So until next time, this is amateur artist Mart D. Chandler once again from Manland, wishing you and y'all's a very happy YouTube experience out there. And remember this. Don't sit there and spend your money on products that make the claim that it can do miraculous things. This one here said all it would do is repel bugs. And it didn't even do that. Not one bit. Y'all take them easy and take them care. Until next time, thank you for watching my video and putting up with my Howard Cosell accent, which really does need some work. I agree on that.